What's going on, guys? What's up, Anime JD? What's going on, Remarks? Oh, what's going on, Wayne? What's up? What's up? Appreciate that, ghosting. Wow, black. What's up, Rice? It's Crocky. What's up, Respite? How are you doing? What's going on, Alcano? Yeah, Anime JD. I'm saving that Itachi video for I don't know. I've been saving that one. But I'll do that one day, you know. I'll do that one day. What's going on, OG? Yeah, everybody hit that like button, man. Let's get as many likes as we can, man. Get this video out there. Get this message out there, man. What's going on, Shibata Cabra? Oh, the Thought Police in the building. Been waiting for this day. Let's get those lights up, guys. Let's get as close to 20 as we can. Hit that like button. Appreciate that, RG. I uploaded a video like 12 hours ago or some shit. It's a Patreon request. Oh, Solid Nate in the building. Fucking gaming wizard, man. Fucking powered love.
To accept, press 1. To send.
Caller, you're on the air.
Caller, you're on the air. Hey, Kurama.
What's up, man?
Hey. So yesterday, I was watching your stream, and you said something that really spoke out to me. So like you were talking about how men are really designed to have like multiple partners, whereas females, they're evolutionarily binded to but really connect with one, so they're okay with sharing, right?
And they hate that, by the way.
Yeah, I hate that too. But I just want to ask your opinion on like how our society can continue, knowing that fact, because we can't go back to like the caveman times, right? We're already too far in. So how should our society, deal with this problem?
Well, the only way it's going to continue is the way it's already going. You're basically going to have girls sleeping with everybody, all right, racking up body count, and then having kids with one of the fuck boys. And then most likely the relationship doesn't work and she just goes back to banging fuck boys, meanwhile having kids with another fuck boy. And that seems to be the American way. You know? Yeah, most women don't really stay with the men they have kids with. They get knocked up by a fuckboy, and then they start banging other fuckboys after him, and they just raise their kids by themselves.
Okay, so like as a human race, what that means, like in the long term, like evolutionarily, like we'll get to that point where all guys are fuckboys, right? Because only their genetic material is passed down.
No, because you got a lot of single moms that raise their sons to be total beta males. It's possible. I mean, look, that might take like 100 years or some shit. I'm no scientist. That it very well could come to that. The point is, you're not going to see strong, loving nuclear families with masculine dads and honorable men, ever again in America. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, that answers your question.
Yeah, I think that's like a reason why MGTOW is so hard to accept, because a lot of people, they don't like to hear that, society's fucked and there's no way to like save it.
People want to believe that they still have a chance. They don't like it when you tell them their future is fucked. MGTOW guys just accept that their future is fucked and start preparing for the inevitable. Whereas other people, they still want to believe that, they're entitled to love and happiness and all that great shit.
Yeah. one thing is, I feel like men, like even outside of Western society, they're fucked, right? Because I'm a American-born Chinese, so like I visit China every once in a while, and the thing is, they're a lot more patriarchal than here, right? I think like they have a bit of red pill in their culture.
Yeah.
But the numbers just don't match up. You just have more men than women, and so even with that kind of culture, you end up with a lot of insults, right?
Oh, interesting. I don't know much about China, man, so I couldn't speak on it. All I know is America and the Middle East.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like your videos because most of the other MGTOW people out there, they're like born in America, white, and you kind of like know what it's like somewhere else. So I can kind of like relate to you, you know.
I know what it's like when it's done the right way, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to kind of bring up because thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate the call, man. All right, we are on the air, just getting started now. About 5 minutes in. Phone number's up if anyone wants to call in. If anyone wants a custom MGTOW video, this is the link. Whatever topic you want, we can do it. Oh, Limbo in the building. Yo, Limbo, man. I watched like 5 of your videos today, man. That's what's up, R2D2. R2D2 is free and content, and he's enjoying some free content. So that's like the best of both worlds, you know? I like him a lot, Limbo. You should upload more, man. You know? Artemy, how to handle rejection, and just keep on moving on to the next one, bro. These women aren't really worth getting bent out of shape over, bro. Especially in this country. What's going on, Dens? Why? Exactly. Hit that like button, everybody. Let's hit those lights up, man. Let's get as many lights as we can, man. Limbo. I don't know how to do that, bro. I mean, what the fuck? How am I gonna relate pumpkin pie to MGTOW? I tried, but I'm just like, you got to come up with something else, man. You know, as much as I'd love to do that topic, it's just I can't do a 10-minute video on pumpkin pie, you know, and how it relates to MGTOW. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, he'll just say anything for money. If I do a video on fucking pumpkin pie, you know, women are like pumpkin pie. You know, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Nathan, I can do a video on that. Just improvise. Just improvise. Um, Hiway, I asked people to become like a monthly Patreon, like a $20 Patreon. I guess you could cancel it after the first month if you really wanted to, you know. But I asked that people at least, you know, let it go for at least a couple months. But you know, if you just want to do like a one-time $20 Patreon, I understand that, you know. But of course, I always prefer it, you know, if it's at least for a little while, you know. 35 watching, numbers up if anyone wants to call in. How do you respond to people that stream mid-tower woman haters? You don't. You just let them talk to themselves, bro. Yo, Chewbacca Cabra, I banned his bitch ass like a fucking week ago, man. Fuck cows. Yo, no, Al4, what happened to DJ Khaled? I didn't even hear about that. Fuck him. Chewbacca Cabra loves to start fucking shit in the chat, though. Fucking shit talking. I saw you fucking breaking my balls on the last video, calling me a PUA. I saw that shit. That was a video request, Chewbacca Cabra. This guy wanted to know how to get women. It's not like I'm turning into fucking RSD Tyler over here. You know? Fucking dickhead. Oh shit. Hiway. Yeah, I think they do feel guilty and shameful, but they bury it, they live in denial, and they keep doing it. I think it's a little bit of both, Denzo, when they go to the gym. I'd say it's about 75% attention, 25% workout. You know? Call coming in. I work out a little bit, yeah. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, thanks for having me on the stream. Just taking a walk outside. Nice weather today. Figured to call in during the stream.
Oh, that sounds very romantic.
Yeah, it's the walk with myself, not dealing with all the drama and the bullshit that can come along with the relationships, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I find it interesting, as you've mentioned, I think in some of your videos of the streams, about this whole seeking arrangement thing, right? It's a lot of women on the site, and these guys want to pay them all this money, basically as prostitutes, sugar babies, whatever. What do you think if this scale can flip on that? So women reaching out to guys, these women with high status, high money, reaching out to guys, saying like, "Oh, you know, I'll pay your way to meet up with you. I'll give you money." With this, what do you think about guys getting involved with that?
There isn't enough women with that much resources to really make an impact on society. I mean, that might happen like to 1 in a million guys, but there isn't enough successful women out there with, you know, tons of money that need to be paying a guy for companionship, unless she's old as fuck and fat. You know, she can pretty much get dick for free, you know?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because I've really been thinking about that, as an offer might have come my way recently around that line. Quite the shakeup, you see. Didn't expect that to really happen.
I understand.
Yeah, and that's how it is. It's interesting in that, well, I've turned down a lot of these other women who are really negative, and it doesn't really seem to be worth the effort. And this is what it's like. Guys are buying sex dolls, and some guys are even getting involved in this whole seeking arrangement business.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
how bad it is out there.
And here's the thing: even the guys that are messing with most women, the majority of these guys just want to fuck them. They don't want to provide a future for them. So it's not like they're really getting anything that great out of these men, you know?
Yeah, well, in this case, money and some resources that the woman might offer in a higher status position with a lot of money, some inheritance, things like that.
Yeah,
you know, I'm sure some of these are around.
Yeah, they are, but they're very far and few in between. And I know a few guys in my personal life that have capitalized on women like that. But women like that are usually fucking horrible to be around. Like, the reason they can't get a man is because they have horrible personalities. So the guys that deal with these women pay a hefty price, you know, when they're holding out for that money, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure. Some married women, maybe they get bored with the relationships, they want to cheat. That's a pretty common thing. You've talked about that in your video about divorce, right? About all the cheating that goes on, the 6% chance that a marriage lasts more than 10 years.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, so I guess like if the system's out there and they want to play that game and they're offering you resources to do it, then maybe that could be something that it's like, I'm just going to take advantage of this broken system, you know, just make them like, fuck it. Like I got friends who don't like government programs, but if the government's going to offer them unemployment, offer them money, like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to take it. You know, I'm just going to take the money. Like,
I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But I wouldn't make my life purpose seeking out a rich woman to live off of. I think that's an incredibly huge waste of time and potential, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be worth it really seeking it out or going, but if the opportunity were to present itself, I mean, what would you find in that position?
You know, I'm not going to lie. If it really presented itself and the woman was tolerable to be around, I'd probably entertain the idea of that, you know? I'd still do all my own shit on the side. I'd still handle my man business and build my empire,
Yeah,
behind her back. But if she wants to,
yeah,
cough up some money, fuck it, why not? You know?
yeah. They're just looking for like a hookup or a temporary thing on a vacation.
Oh, I'm not
Something
talking
like
about that. I'm talking about one that wants to provide for me financially in a relationship, I'm
Yeah,
talking about something a little more serious, not just having an affair with a rich woman,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's a really interesting thing that's come across my radar
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine signing up for any like website or anything, or go like hunting these people and try to find
No,
it.
rich women
Not
like
happening.
that, you don't find them on websites, you have to meet them
Yeah,
in person. You have to meet them through little social connections and shit like that. They're not on
yeah,
websites begging for men to come fuck them out of their money, you know?
yeah. Yeah, and that's where I am on my end. I mean, I've done a lot of things. I've known this person for quite a while, and I've had that offer come across like, oh, hey, I'm coming, I'm going on this vacation. Would you like to join me? Like, oh, I'll cover your room and this and that.
Yeah.
And like,
That's Mickey Mouse
stuff like
shit,
that.
though. I mean, look, man, if I'm dealing with a rich woman who I'm not really into, she's gonna really have to spend real money on me. I'm not gonna just, oh, you paid for the hotel, big fucking deal. I can pay for a hotel too, you know.
Yeah. Well, this gives me some work opportunities while in the area, so it's convenient and can profit from that.
I guess
That's for sure. That's
that's
one thing that
this
comes
is
with it. But it's kind of fucked up. Like, I've known the person for quite a while, good friends, and then this comes back, and like, okay, could that go down in fire? Could it go down in flames? Because I've known some women before as friends, and then they signal interest, and then after that, it seems to go really downhill as everything just changes. Like they lose their minds when there's that attraction or the sex that's added to the picture. They start to be nasty, and all those negative qualities come out as if they've been hiding them for all these years.
yeah. I understand. Um,
Yeah.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, that was a situation. Like I knew this woman for like this is a different person. I known her for like 3 years. I was out of the area. We kept in touch after school, and then I moved. She's really close to me, and then all of a sudden she's like putting out all this information, like you're the best person in the world. I'm a love bombing, and she's talking about I want to move out with my boyfriend and this and that, and I couldn't imagine how life would be with you. And then after that, like all the nastiness comes out, all the bullshit, the games, just the bad behavior. It's like things were cool until she started to get more serious with it.
Interesting.
It's pretty fucked up. Like someone longer, you think that it would last, it'd be better, but then it turns out to be worse.
Yeah, people, women put on masks and fake facades for years at a time, so you never really know a woman until you live with her and experience her, every single day.
Yeah, maybe I think as you and other content creators say, like maybe when they're pretty confident they have you on the hook, then they start loosening up, and then the behavior comes out where they were on good behavior before.
Of course.
I'm just gonna be this way to catch, to have them fall in love with me, whatever, and then when that stops,
of course. Yeah, exactly. Once they'll let the mask slip off once they think they have you.
Yeah. And with my male friends I've known for quite a while, like that stuff hasn't happened, right?
Yeah, just guys know how to be themselves.
The quality of relationship just gets better.
Of course. They're the same person they were on day one.
Yeah, but I guess when you add the physical attraction, the sexual attraction in the mix, then a lot of things change.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been some stuff in my mind, and when I've had this offer come by, I thought of this woman from the past, and that we're friends, and all of a sudden, it starts to get that sexual dimension. It's like, oh, is this going to happen again? It's going to be some of the same shit, So it's a little bit of a risk there, but
I see what you mean.
Yeah, but otherwise, like I've received a lot of messages from exes, and how are you doing? They're like bombing the post, sharing stuff online and everything, and they're messaging me. It's like, no thanks.
You know why that is, right? You know why that is, right?
Yeah, because their current situation has probably failed, and they realized that they had something good but didn't take it.
Exactly. They couldn't do better than you after you. That's why they're coming back.
Yeah.
Even when they just talk to you, it's keeping you as an option.
Yeah, like this one woman before, this is from past times, like she wanted to chat, we're friendly, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, well, I can't see you anymore because my boyfriend doesn't want me seeing you, whatever. And then she just puts me to the curb and then chooses him. And then years later she wants to reach out and say, oh, hey, you want to meet sometime. Like, no thanks.
Exactly. Yeah, she had
you weren't interested before.
Yeah, exactly. No, absolutely, man. Never be anyone's plan B, you know?
Yeah, you wonder, like, we're talking about love or true love, and women's like, if they were to reject you in the past, is that they really loved you? Like, I don't think that's the case at all.
Yeah, if they really loved you, they'd be with you, man.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been the bullshit in the past, like when they've had their opportunities. And yeah, like one woman I know, she, I'll probably never forget this moment at all. Like she's very interested in, like, oh, you want to travel together, blah blah blah. And she had her chance. I said, sure, I travel a good amount, and I said, if you want to join me for a trip, feel free. And it was always no, like problem, and then she never did it. And then one day I see her and she's pregnant, and like, what's this about? Oh, well, I was with some guy and we were drinking and one thing led to another, and I thought that he wouldn't leave me, but he did. I'm like, oh shit.
Nice. So you saw my video called "You Can Have My Cancer," right?
yeah. It's like, okay, let them deal with the problem. Like, you can have that, that's fine. I'm not going to deal with that.
That dude just took your cancer, man. That could have been your fucking baby that you put in her.
Yeah, dodging the bullet there. But I've had women do that before. Like, oh, you don't need to use a condom, this and that. Like, no, I'm using one.
Oh, God.
Like, oh, I'm on the pill. You don't need to use a condom. Like, no, we're using it.
No, she wants the kid. When they say that shit, they're trying to get pregnant.
Yeah, and that's maybe the case with her too. Like, oh, well, if I get pregnant, he'll stay with me. There's nothing to fear. Blah blah blah. And I see her again and again. It's a lot of the damseling behavior. And like, listen, it's just not. It's not going to happen.
No, fuck that bitch.
Not going. Yeah, I'm not stepping in. It's a tragedy too, as you said. Like, it's pretty fucked up. Like, it has to be like that, but it's just how it is.
Yeah, man.
Just walk away and not white knight to save the day and try to repair the world.
And never even be, bro. Never even be a backup option. I'll never be a fucking plan B. Even even with the Jasmine thing, she didn't cut me off when she was dating the other guy. She wanted to keep me as a plan B and keep talking to me behind his back. And then when things don't work out with him, I could just swoop right in and start fucking her again. But I told her, I'm nobody's plan B. You can have that guy. If I'm not the priority number one, I don't want to talk to you. And that shit pissed her off to no end. That shit blew her fucking mind. I'm like, hell no, bitch.
And then she probably tried harder and be more attractive because you rejected her, so she'll see you as higher status too.
Not even that. She just, reached out to me a few times after that, and then she let me know her relationship with the new guy is on the rocks. And I'm like, tough shit. I'll never look at you the same. Once you don't make me a plan B ever. I'm the cream of the crop. And that's how big my ego is. I don't give a fuck. So if you can't see it, then fuck you, bitch. Enjoy your beta male.
Yeah.
Enjoy your fucking beta male.
Yeah, you've mentioned in that video about, you think of her every so often and she radiated that positive feminine energy and it could have been so great. And that's the fucked up thing. Like,
no, but here's the thing, bro. I don't feel so bad about it anymore because I'm starting to see how fake it was all along. So I don't feel like I'm missing out anymore. See, what used to haunt me is feeling like I missed a good opportunity and losing sleep over it. But now I'm starting to see just how fake it was. I'm like, I didn't miss shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because maybe you overlooked the red flags
I did badly. Badly.
Yeah, they talk about in psychology the halo effect, how you know one positive thing about a person, particularly looks, and you see them as wholly positive instead of thinking of all the bad qualities, the flags. In our more blue pill days, we didn't have the knowledge we have now, and now we can look back.
Of course. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't even sweat it anymore. I knew it was all fucking masked, so. But it is what it is, man.
One woman in the past, it was an interesting situation because she'd always talk about negative stuff like, oh, I'm so depressed, and like, oh, suicidal thoughts and this and that.
Yeah.
And I said to her, well, every time we're together and you're around me, everything goes really well. And you don't talk about these things and you feel great. And, I could just see by the way you behave. But then when we are apart, then everything goes to shit. And there was one weekend I spent with her about 3 days. And everything went great. And then the next day she sent me these messages and she's like, I can't be a good friend anymore and this and that. And she had plans. We were supposed to meet again. And she canceled her own plans.
Tell her to kick rocks,
and
man.
that was it.
Absolutely.
It's like, the fuck? And I said, well, why can't you trust me? Every time we're together, we're so fine. Everything goes well. But then, like
It's not
I
that.
don't want to be around you
It's
too
not that,
much.
bro.
Well, like, take your poison. Like,
It's
I'll
not
be too attached.
Has nothing
Like,
to do with
well,
any of
no,
that.
because I still have my own space and I still have my own things to do, like meeting.
You know
one
that's all
twice a week.
bullshit, right? You know that's all just games she's running on you, all that attached bullshit. She has other guys and she's weighing her options out and she's spending time with other guys and she doesn't know which one she wants to pitch. So she's telling you, oh, it's I'm afraid to get bullshit. She's not afraid to get fucking attached. It's that she has other guys. She doesn't know which one to pitch. She's spread thin, you know?
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my
Yeah.
game now, bro. Here's the thing, man. I'm at a point in my game where if she's not a virgin, I don't even get excited. Like, I'll fuck her. We can have a little short-term relationship where we just have casual sex and fuck around. But if she is not a virgin, I'm not even taking her seriously as a long-term prospect. You know? I don't care how hot she is. I don't care how fucking hot she is. If that pussy doesn't bleed when I fuck her, I'm not taking her seriously as a long-term prospect. So I won't get disappointed if she cancels a date. I won't get disappointed if she goes to another guy because she's already a used up, damaged fucking vessel anyway, you know?
Yeah, the emotional baggage is definitely something.
And that's how you should view it too. That's how you should view it too. Anytime you're dealing with a girl who's not a virgin, you already got other guys that live inside her soul. So even if things worked out, you still got a woman that has other guys inside her anyway. You really want that? You really want to you really want to commit to that, bro?
Yeah, I talked to my blue pill friend, and I tell him about, he talked about the dating scene, and I told him, like, this is bullshit, and talking to him and trying to give him some reptile knowledge.
Yeah.
And I tell him about MGTOW, and he says, man, you're hardcore. I said, yeah, and I don't have to deal with all this drama. Like, that's a good thing. Like, you think it's a bad thing to just separate yourself.
I don't know about you, man.
What have you gotten out of this? Like, I asked him about his experiences,
Absolutely, man.
and he talks about all these negative women. And, he's still on the dating sites. He's still going out to the so-called fine dining and throwing all his money down. Like, why? If she really liked you, like, you go to a coffee shop and you meet her. Like, and even that, like, you're messaging, you're dealing with all the competition from the men online.
Oh, and bro, they're all competing. Here's the thing that kills me, bro.
Here's the thing,
bro. Here's the thing that kills me. All these guys online are competing for used up women. They're not even like pure, untouched, fucking high quality women. They're used up whores, and you have to like pay a premium to fucking be around these whores. Like, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no fucking. Even the hottest girl on the dating site has been fucked by like 20 to 50 guys. So what are we? I don't know, man. I just can't get excited about this shit anymore. Like, I don't get excited about dating. The thing about me, man, I study psychology deeply. I know how much psychological damage these women have with having all those different dicks inside them. It's impossible for me to get attached emotionally to one of these women, knowing what I know. It's just fucking impossible, man.
Yeah, I still think it's ego for a lot of these guys. Like, oh, she won't do that to me.
Oh yeah, it is ego.
I'll do the best, and she'll never.
They're gonna learn the hard way, bro. I had that ego with Jasmine, and that shit almost fucking killed me, man. So absolutely, bro. But I'm at a point now, man. It's like I just can't get excited. I don't like used cars. And I don't know if you like used cars, but I don't like used cars.
Yeah, the blue pill world wants to shame and say, like, oh, you haven't done enough. It's your fault, this and that. Like, I can make all the positive steps, and it still doesn't work out. Like,
no, bro. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, bro.
Yeah, these women complaining about like frivolous
shit.
Fuck
them. Here's the problem, bro. Here's the problem, bro. You can develop yourself till the end of time. You can become fucking Mahatma Gandhi or some shit. You can become a fucking Nobel Peace Prize winner, and these women are still used up cars. So it doesn't matter how much you develop yourself. These women are still damaged vessels, and you cannot build with a damaged vessel. No matter how much of an alpha male you become, no matter how great your understanding of this life is, you cannot build with a damaged vessel. So what's the fucking point?
Yeah, they have a fantasy that it's going to turn out a lot better when it's just not the case. Science don't point to that.
That's like having a fantasy. Bro, that's like
I'm gonna buy this lottery ticket and suddenly like hit the jackpot and all this. Like, oh,
that's like, here's the thing, bro. That's like me having a fantasy that I'm gonna buy a Mercedes with like 300,000 miles on it, and it's gonna drive like a brand new Mercedes, and the leather isn't gonna be worn out, and it's not gonna break down in like 10 minutes. That's the same fantasy as if when you're hooking up with, or if you're committing to one of these American women that's been with like 100 guys. That's the same fantasy.
Yeah, it's been interesting as related to that. I was raised in a Catholic household. I would go to services, go through the sacraments, all this stuff, and later I started to question religion.
Yeah.
And now I'm an atheist, and there was a little bit of like despair following that deconversion, so to say, and like, oh well, I'm not going to have that afterlife. This isn't going to happen. And just look for different purpose and meaning. But then once I accepted a lot of what MGTOW had to say, the despair seemed to be quite deeper than that, thinking that, this isn't going to work out, this idea of the relationship, the marriage, all this other stuff, like, no. And, thinking of the past and some of these women, like, how sad it is and how that is just not going to happen. Like the despair seems to be a lot deep. The content creators talk about the reptile grief cycle, and that's definitely been a thing on my end. But I've just been focusing on positive things, and yes, looking for a different meaning and looking to help others exercise, work-related stuff. It's been good. There's been meaning in that. I found more meaning not being attached to some people, taking up my time, taking up my resources, and all of the downfall, especially the emotional turmoil that comes from these relationships.
Absolutely, bro. And like this Christianity shit, even if God is real or he's not real or whatever, if these men and women, well, actually mostly the women, bro, if they actually followed Christianity down to a T, all right, and waited until they were married to have sex, this Christianity shit would actually still be a good thing. Even if God is real or not, it would actually create a very healthy society. But you got these women slutting it up, 6 days a week, taking 100 dicks, and then they pray that shit away on Sunday. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian anymore. You have guys living inside your soul, all right, fucking with your head. God can't get that shit out of you. You can't pray that shit away,
Yeah, unless they're actually like taking the better parts of it. Like one time, it was interesting.
What do you mean taking the better parts of it?
Wanted me to go. She wanted me to go to a church service with her, and I said, "All right, I'll go to that." And I went along, and the pastor was talking about modesty and how proper dress and don't be like a harlot, right? Like he was saying that. Yeah. She was wearing a low cut top at the church service, and she said, "Oh, he's just jealous." I'm like, oh my god. She I guess she knows, I'm just gonna look beautiful. The world put all his makeup on and stuff like that. And the pastor is saying, like, no, be more modest in your dress and don't be dressing like that. But, she's not even listening to that. Oh, it's so religious. Like, oh, come on. It's just, it's not there. They're not following the standards that you mentioned, sure.
Yeah. So it's just worthless, man. It makes religion worthless,
All right, good. Yeah, thanks for the chat and your streams. And I threw some money support on Patreon to $10 a month level, so maybe some other people value your content.
Nice. Did you do that today?
So do the same, yeah.
Okay, was that today that you became a Patreon? I didn't see that.
Oh no, that was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Jay, I sent you the message on there through the Google Voice.
All right, I'll have to check that out. I appreciate that, man. I didn't even know, but I appreciate your contribution.
No, yeah, thanks a lot.
Definitely appreciate the comment.
Have a great day.
All right. Yo, guys, let's get those lights up, man. We got 66 watching. Let's get fucking 67 lights, man, so more guys can see this in the recommended videos, man. As many lights as we can get, man. Click that button. Let's hit those lights up. The lines are open if anyone wants to call in. Let's get up, man. We got 68 watching. Let's get 68 lights, man. Always smash it. Hit that like. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm just calling to listen to your videos, and I agree with a lot of shit that you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, man, I'll tell you my story.
Sure.
I got shot up from point blank 7 years ago, and I used to be with a bitch that I'm a kid with, and she fucking left me and everything. So then I started thinking, why the fuck did I waste my time with this fucking broad,
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, a lot of these bitches play games, man, and I started dating after being in a wheelchair, too, so.
God damn.
Then I realized, I'm like, fuck, man, they're all the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all the fucking same. I'm like, that's why I just keep on my ones, and I don't fuck around with these bitches.
Absolutely.
So, and they're at the end of the day, they want to see how much money you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And realize it's all rigged.
Yeah, there's
And also,
sociopaths out here.
yeah, man. Like, your videos are accurate though.
Appreciate that.
100%.
Appreciate that.
So, yeah, man. Straight up, man. Just keep doing your thing, man.
That's what I'm here for. That's all I can do.
And how old are you? Because you have a lot of knowledge for your age.
I'm 22.
Like what? How old? Sorry?
I'm 22, man.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll be turning 28 next month. And like, you know a lot more than me.
Hey, man, it's never too late to learn, bro.
True.
You
Keep
know?
doing your shit, eh?
Hey, absolutely,
Respect.
man. I'm here to help, bro.
Man.
All right,
Peace.
man. Appreciate the troll. All righty. What's going on, Fire Blue? 67 watching. Buy shares in cat food. It'll be worth a lot one day. Yo, I'm investing in fucking Fancy Feast, bro. I'm investing I'm investing all my YouTube money in Fancy Feast stock or like Meow Mits or some shit. I'm investing in Meow Mits. Shit's gonna be worth more than fucking Apple stock, bro, or Amazon. I mean, I'm in Florida, so I guess that's like the South, you know? So I'm South Side, you know? Appreciate that, Jacob. Appreciate that a lot, man. Man, I gotta make everybody moderators now. Ever since I started that shit, it's like, you have to. I'm way better than TFM and Sandman. I appreciate that, man. It's a powerful statement right there. Anyways, guys, the number's up if anyone wants to call in. I went through multiple Snapchat stories with women. Interesting. That call coming in. Let's see here. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh shit! This is the chair. Hey man, what's going
What's
on?
up, bro?
Yo, I'm watching like the thing as well. It's just crazy.
Shit, that's crazy.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up?
Yo, I was just gonna ask, man. Yo, thanks for all the shit that you put out, man. Like, it helps like a bunch. But like, I was just gonna ask, like, if you can go more into like that soul thing, like when chicks fuck like a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Like I just don't get that, don't you think girls can kind of have sex and it's fine?
No, man, it's very different. I'll put it for you this way, bro. And this is gonna sound incredibly gay, all right, but just bear with me.
Guys too, right? Guys kind of get attached as well, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. It's a different thing. You gotta understand, bro. It's a different thing when you're fucking someone and then when you're the one getting fucked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, imagine this way, bro. Imagine this, and this is like I said, this is gonna sound gay as fuck, but just bear with me. And I'm not saying when men have sex with women, it's like rape, but I'm saying this is how it's kind of similar. Imagine like if a dude fucked you in the ass, right? And I know it sounds gay as fuck, right? But like, imagine if a dude fucked you in the ass. Like, are you ever gonna be able to like purge that shit from your mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck bitches and you forget about it. But are you ever gonna be able to like in your mind undo the fact that someone was inside of you? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So imagine with women, I'm not saying it's like rape with women, but it's like when you're the one who had someone inside of you, you bear the burden of that. I don't know how to explain it totally, but it's like you feel, and especially when the relationship doesn't work out, you feel ripped off as the woman. You feel like, damn, I let this person inside of me and they're not even with me anymore. As a guy, when you go inside a woman, you don't really get that. It's just a lot different. Does that kind of make sense?
No, like this. Yeah. Like it does. But like it was one thing I heard, man. It was like a key that can open up a bunch of locks.
It's a master key.
Good key. But the locks that can get opened by a bunch of keys is a shitty lock.
Exactly. So imagine how shitty these women feel when they let all these different keys open their lock, and they're like, "Damn, why did I open it up for so many different guys?"
That's like a trip, though, man. Like, how do you tell if like a chick hasn't been fucked before? Like, you can't tell, really, man.
Yeah, you can. She's gonna be awkward as fuck. Like, if you ever met a virgin, bro, they're super inexperienced and awkward.
How would if they just act shy? I mean, like,
no.
Obviously, all comes out in the end, I guess.
You want to know how? Here's the thing: acting shy and still being sexy, she's not a virgin. When she's acting shy, and she's like, it's like fucking almost a turn off. That's when she's a virgin. Like it's not gonna be like fun. It's gonna be almost like embarrassing how bad she is at doing certain shit. That's how you know she's a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is, bro, you don't even want to be fucking with virgins unless you're like really looking for something serious. Otherwise, you might as well just keep fucking sluts.
Yeah.
You know?
Like guys have to get their nut off, right? So like.
Yeah, so just pump them to sluts, but the virgins aren't really good for that.
No, yeah, exactly. I think that there's like good chicks out there still, even though like I'm from the west side, so like I don't know.
So like what, California?
Sorry, what's up?
West side. What do you mean, like California, Las Vegas?
Like yeah, that side. I'm from like Vancouver. So like,
oh, so like Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had a west side and east side in Canada.
Yeah. No, I was just talking about like like the West world,
It's all the same shit, bro. It's all America, man. It's all the West,
I don't know, man. I go to like I've been on trips trips a couple times, and man, the chicks they're like, dude, they're like tens, and like they don't talk back, and like they're just so nice to talk to, man. And like that's why I asked, like is it like an act?
Yeah, I don't see too many differences, bro. I was up in Toronto like a year ago, and although the women are way better looking, what'd you say?
Like that place is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I think that's like the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's all fucked, bro. It's the Western world, man.
Dude, man, like Barcelona and shit, like
yeah,
the girls there, man. You never went there before?
I heard Spain's getting fucked up too, though.
Why?
By this feminism shit.
Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I just wanted to call in and
definitely, yeah.
This is dope. Like, this is fun shit that you
do, man.
Appreciate it a lot.
That's what I'm here for, man. Appreciate the call.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yo, let's get those lights up, guys. We're at 75 watching, man. Let's get close to 75 lights as we can, man. Let's hit those lights up. Yeah, 75 watching. Let's get 75 lights, man. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing? This is Kurama, right?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
What's going on, buddy? Yeah, man. I recently. By the way, my name is Will. What's going on, man?
Yeah,
I just recently just started checking out your show.
Nice.
Probably within the last month or so, and I was just really listening to a lot of MGTOW.
Yes.
You know, things because I've been through some shit with women. You know,
I feel you.
And you know, I just started listening to MGTOW. I'm like, man, these guys are starting to make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying on a lot of things. And one of my favorite what's that one of your little views that you did, one of the little things that you put up on YouTube, loyalty.
Yes, loyalty is everything.
Man, that one almost brought a tear to my eyes, and I'm like, whoa, yeah. I'm like, this loyalty one is deep.
Yeah.
And I've been through it, man. I've been through from women sleeping with your friends, to neighbors. I mean, and you know, and I've been through some shit, man.
Yeah.
And man, listen, I'm gonna say this here, man. I've had a woman tell me to my face, "Fuck lawyers."
Wow.
Like when I found out the things that was going on, she told me to my face. I'm like, damn. Like I know we going through problems, but goddamn, the guy next door to me.
Jesus
you know
Christ.
what I'm saying? Like I had to, you know, get away because what's so wrong with the society that the way they brainwash these women?
Yeah.
Is that, see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And here's the thing, bro. I find it incredibly ironic when women say "fuck loyalty," right? Because because here's the thing, bro. She's the one that needs the family and needs the kids and needs the structure.
Absolutely.
She needs that a hell of a lot more than we do. A man, he cannot have kids, he cannot have a family, and still be relatively happy. But women lose their fucking minds, bro, when they don't have the nuclear household with the strong husband and the kids. So these bitches are out here saying fuck loyalty. All right, bitch. Well, you're the one who needs the family and kids. So you're the last person who should be saying fuck loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's I guess the other guys who's talking to him. See, what I learned, Kurama, about these women, especially in Western civilization. See, first of all, there's really never no punishment for their behavior. If you were to let a 5-year-old or just a child, no matter what age, run around and do what the fuck it want to do, and it don't get his ass whooped or anything, then guess what? It's not gonna give a shit. It's gonna be like, sit down, Johnny, don't do that. Fuck you, Dad. You know, man? If he doesn't get his ass with no punishment, he's gonna tell you, fuck you.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and here's the thing, bro.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, bro. There actually is a punishment. They just don't see it yet. See, they don't get punished in the short term. They get away with murder, right? But the long-term punishment these women have is a mediocre, empty, unfulfilling, lonely life, void of their biological purpose being fulfilled. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You got the kid. You got the kid that eats candy for dinner every day. He's allowed to get away with eating candy for dinner. He becomes a miserable fucking diabetic, fat fucking weak piece of shit when he grows up. And then he's getting his ass kicked by all the kids that ate vegetables and lifted weights and shit. And that's a metaphor. That's a metaphor for these miserable single moms or miserable cat ladies getting their asses kicked by the few women that actually achieved the successful, healthy nuclear family with a loving husband and a loving kids. You think when those women look at those women that made it, they don't burn up inside? You think when those fucked up women with single moms or the spinsters with the cats, when they see the successful woman, as far and few as they are, that achieved the nuclear family and the healthy, loving kids, you don't think that shit eats her up inside?
I believe she should.
Of course, it does. I'm telling you firsthand, it does eat them up. So let them keep saying fuck loyalty, because one day she's gonna be sitting there. Let me tell you something, man. One day she's gonna be 45 and she's gonna be sitting at fucking IHOP or some shit, and a nice family, a husband and a wife and their 2 kids are gonna come in laughing and singing, and that shit is gonna eat her fucking soul alive. I've seen this shit firsthand, bro. I've seen this shit firsthand. So so let her say that.
You got wise guys. You got a lot of men out here who really can, you know what I'm saying, can see. Listen, the road you on leads. I don't understand why they don't have the fucking wisdom to understand the road they are leads to destruction. It's like they cannot see it. Like, do you really think for fucking man after man? I mean, like, think about it. Like, Okay, I'm gonna tell you some real niggas here.
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
No, yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking from.
You can be unfiltered, bro. This is an unfiltered show. We don't monitor shit, bro.
Well, fuck it, then. Here you go.
Yeah.
I was sitting with my homegirl. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
She's a call girl.
Okay.
She's a call girl.
Yeah, all right. She's in the game.
Beautiful call girl. She's black and white mix. She's gorgeous.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was just chilling with her one day up in the room. You know what I'm saying? And we were just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Smoking and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, on some real shit. You're a gorgeous woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why are you selling yourself so short for this money? You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a quick lick, but why? She's like, well, and these were her words, Kurama.
Yeah.
She said, well, I done tried a couple of relationships. It didn't really work out, and I don't want to settle down, so I got the beauty in the body now, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to live it up until, that's what she told me. I'm just going to live it up until for about 10, 15 years of me and my prime, and then I try to settle down. But I'm like, when she said that, I just said, okay, because what I had to say next, I'm like, if you got that mindset, then what I got to say next is not even going to fucking.
She's hustling backwards,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
She's hustling backwards.
Yeah, because I want to say to her, listen, Ma, if a man does want to settle down with you, he find that you were an ex-whore.
Yeah.
I mean, real live whore, not just a regular whore. I mean, an actual whore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you really been through 1,000 dicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kills me is what the fuck makes these women think that the average real man is going to want to be with you.
Right. And I got two points I want to make on that.
Go ahead,
I got two quick points I want to make on that. Number one, even if she tricked some guy into marrying her, some successful alpha male, badass motherfucker into marrying her, and he never finds out she's a hooker, he's going to find out she's a fucked up bitch because she's been imprinted by all those guys that she fucked for money. All those guys that she fucked for money live in her soul. So what's gonna happen is if she marries this guy, she's gonna start acting crazy as fuck for no reason because she's got all this crazy shit going on in her head from all these guys she fucked. So the guy's gonna catch on either way that this is a fucked up bitch, whether he knows she's a hooker or not, and he's gonna kick her ass to the curb because she's gonna be unbearable. Point number two, you know the comedian TK Kirkland, black dude, comedian?
I think so.
He makes this joke all the time. He says women don't know how to manage their pussy. Women do not know how to manage their pussy. And bitches who are in the game, they don't know how to manage their pussy either. They think they're pimping these dudes. They're actually just pimping themselves. Because let me tell you something, bro. That bad bitch you're chilling with that's fucked a ton of dudes for a couple $100 here and there and shit, she would have been better off, right? She would have been better off when she was 19 or 20, young and hot, smoking hot as a virgin, going after a successful, rich alpha male while she's a young, hot virgin, all right? Getting him to marry her, and he would marry her, all right? She was on top of her shit. He would have married her and provided her the fucking world. He would have given her the big-ass house with the picket fence and the family and all the money in the world, more money than she would have ever made hoeing, right? And she wouldn't have all those demons in her from all those guys she fucked for fucking chump change.
Absolutely.
So she's actually just pimping herself. She's not pimping anyone.
Yep. That shit crazy.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. I didn't learn about that from women laying with other guys that it fucks up the soul.
The imprint.
I didn't learn that shit till like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And to hear you speak, I'm like, this motherfucker here, he's on to something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's really on to something. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Let me tell you something else. She said, because I'm gonna say this much. I do like Uber and shit. You know what I'm saying, on the sideline.
Yeah.
So I deal with a lot of hoes.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I deal with them because I get cool with them. I'm like, listen, when you need me, hey man, I go pick up the guy for her, bring him to you, because that's money in my pocket.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, me talking to this same individual, this is a conversation later. When she tells me when she's dealing with her client, she says she tries to never ever let them have her missionary. She said she tries her best not to have missionary.
Why is that?
Or usually ride. And she told I asked them, why is that? She said, because you never, when you're dealing with a client, and I'm going to tell you how your little soul thing, it makes a lot of sense. She said, you never want to look into your client's eyes during sex.
Yes.
She said, you never want to look in. And I'm saying, wait a minute. So, nigga, I had to put the black down.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's like, because it fucks with your mind.
Of course.
Because when you got a guy that's inside you and he's drilling you and y'all are locking eyes, that fucks with a woman's psyche.
She can't, here's the thing,
You
she can't pretend, once she looks in his eyes, she can't pretend the shit didn't happen. She can no longer pretend that shit didn't happen. That is now officially part of her imprint. Let me tell you something, bro. How come me and you, let me tell you something, bro. Every bitch I ever fucked, I looked her in the eyes, right? And I'm sure every bitch you ever fucked, you look her in the eyes. How come we don't feel bad about that shit? How come we don't? Because, and like I told the last caller, it's a lot different when you're fucking someone and then when you're the one getting fucked. Right. So men, we can fuck a million bitches. We don't have an imprint. We don't feel dirty. We don't get baggage. So women, every man after one fucks with her head forever. Every man after the first dick fucks with her head forever. And I learned this shit from a pimp, by the way. I learned this shit from a true to the game pimp. And he's the one. And another thing he told me, most women go their entire lives without ever even knowing what the imprint is. You know?
Wow.
They don't know how. They don't know why they're crazy. So yeah.
Well, they're not logical beings, so it's not like they can trace them steps.
That's true.
Their steps back to a reasonable answer.
That's true.
A man eventually can, like, a real man is real with himself. Like, fuck, that first bitch who hurt me, man, she don't know how bad she fucked it up for a lot of other women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
If you're real with yourself, you be like, I will try my hardest to never ever let a woman get me that fucked up again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you see how a real man who's real with himself, how he can detect back to the problem?
Oh yeah.
I don't think them bitches can do that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's almost like they'll just start blaming other motherfuckers. No, it's you.
Of course.
It's you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But Kurama, I gotta go, man. Hopefully I get a chance to talk to you again. My name is Will.
Definitely.
And I'm listening to your show, man. I enjoy it.
Definitely.
And I'm glad to find somebody really keeping it real that I am with this shit, man. Because this shit here, I can't wait till this Western civilization, I hope it falls apart.
It's going down, man.
I hope it falls apart.
It has to, bro. It has
to. Because these bitches is gonna see the truth and the hell.
Oh,
when this society falls apart, they're gonna really see the truth, bro. And they're not gonna be able to deal with it, bro. They're not.
Oh, they're already suffering, man. They're already fucked up. Don't think they're in some paradise right now. These bitches are more fucked in the head than me or you could ever be, man. You know?
Yeah. But all right, Kurama, I'm gonna let you go, man. I enjoy the show, man. Keep it moving, bro.
Appreciate the call, man. Yes, sir. All right, guys, we got 85 watching, man. Let's get those lights up to 85 lights. We got 55 lights. Let's get another 30 lights on this video so we can get more MGTOW guys in here. Let's get those lights up, baby. The more lights we get, the more YouTube recommends this video to other guys so we can get them in here. So everybody click that like button, man. Click that like button. And of course, if anyone wants a custom MGTOW video, here's the link. Click the Patreon, become a $20 pledge, and I'll do a custom MGTOW video on any topic you want. And let's get those lights up. The phone line's open if anyone wants to call in too. Recommended. Limbo, I can't do the pumpkin. Oh my God. Fucking killing me, man. Fucking killing me, man. I can't do fucking pumpkin pie. God damn it. That's not a video topic. How the fuck am I going to talk about pumpkin pie for 10 or 15 minutes, bro? You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck how bad the video does. I'll do a fucking pumpkin pie video. Okay, fine. You really want it? Fine. I'll do pumpkin pie. I'll just talk about pumpkin pie for 10 fucking minutes, no matter how much my subscribers hate it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what fucking happens. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Pumpkin pie. I'm gonna start the video like pumpkin pie. This video is a Patreon request by Limbo MGTOW. He wanted me to do a video on pumpkin pie. You know, the thing about pumpkin pie is, I've been eating pumpkin pie ever since I was about 9 years old. And it always fascinated me how pumpkin pie is like women. You know, Tamara says I watch drama videos about 8-10 times a day. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Limbo dead. You know, it always fascinated me how similar women are to pumpkin pie. You know, it's like you take a slice out of the pumpkin pie, and it's the same thing when you fuck a woman. It's like you're taking a slice out of her soul. You know, there's definitely a correlation between women and pumpkin pie, I think. You know, oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, yo. Dude, people are gonna be like, Kurama, you're so fucking full of shit, man. I'm unsubscribing. People are gonna be like, Kurama, you've said a lot of crazy shit in the past, but there's no way you can fucking write that shit off, bro. Like there's no way we're gonna fucking take you seriously talking about women are like pumpkin pie. You know, like there's no fucking way. I'm a slick motherfucker, right? I can bullshit, but I can't bullshit that much. That's some next level shit, bro. That's some next level shit. You know, I can make a lot of shit true, but I can't make pumpkin pie the truth, man. That's some crazy shit, man. I think that's gonna be the title of this live stream. We're gonna call it pumpkin pie. Fucking A. Anyways, the phone lines are open if anyone wants to call in, man. Yeah, pumpkin pie her soul. You know, every time you have sex with a woman, it's like taking a slice out of the pumpkin pie. It'll never be the same ever again. Oh, God. Fucking pumpkin pie. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The phone lines are open if someone wants to call in. Yeah, I'm saving all of them from now on, man. I don't give a fuck. Orange Flames is dying. Yo, I can make anything out of it. Yeah, exactly, man. Jesus Christ. You know. Caller, you're on the air.
Kurama in
So,
South Pond.
oh, what's going on, man?
Not much. How's it going?
I can't complain, you know.
So I've been looked out for a while now. So I've been completely out of the dating game
Right.
for a very long time.
Oh.
About 4 years.
Oh.
Not been in touch with any women whatsoever. Recently, I started wanted to go out and date, and just for sex, nothing else.
Uh-huh.
And I've been out of the game for a long time. So I've messaged a couple of girls that I've spoken to before in my past. And it's unbelievably different nowadays. You can easily tell it's hypergamy unleashed to the maximum.
Yeah.
And I think that's a sign of bankruptcy. They just can't find anything.
You know, it's not that they can't find anything, bro. It's that they weren't raised to understand and appreciate a good catch. You know, so
yeah,
they are to go bankrupt, but it's not because they never had a chance to find a good man. It's just they fucked up the opportunities while they were young. You know.
Yeah. Well, it's still hypergamy as well, because nothing is ever enough.
Absolutely, no. It's still
monogamous women.
Right.
They keep wanting more from their husbands.
Yeah.
More, bring more. New cars, stuff like that. It's always the same thing.
They just want, it's like they just want another slice of the pie. You know, you give them a piece of pie, it's never enough. They want the whole pie and then some more. You know, it's never enough pie. It's never enough pumpkin pie for these women.
I subscribe to them on Reddit, so you're lucky to get 100.
Wow.
150 max. You see, MGTOW is absolutely booming
Jesus
across
Christ.
Yeah.
I need to upload some of my pies on there, bro. I'll get a lot of views. Shit.
Reddit, yeah. I mean, at any point in time, you have at least 2,000 people online.
Wow.
And it's a very active community.
I need to upload on there. I need to, shit.
If you go on Reddit right now, so go to Reddit/r/MGTOW. You'll see at least 1,500 to 2,000 people online.
And to all the guys listening, feel free to share my videos in the MGTOW pumpkin pie subreddit. I'll as many views as we can get. That'd be awesome. Getting all the guys seeing the videos on Reddit. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be nicer to have all these guys in a more close knit community. Now everything is very
absolutely loose. It's all sliced up, different slices here and there. We need to just unify like one pie,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to get that off my chest because it's been fucking with my head for a
while.
Sometimes,
man. Sometimes you just get that pumpkin pie off your chest, man. Definitely. But I appreciate the call as always, Al Capone. And
to any guy out there that thinks that there's any such thing as a monogamous woman, dream on.
Exactly.
You're not gonna find it. She's at least she's gonna be fucking around with 2-3 guys at the same time, just for backup.
Absolutely, you got a better chance of finding some pumpkin pie, honestly, than finding a monogamous woman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, unless unless it's the very last option, just before she hits the wall.
Absolutely.
Then all of a sudden,
then it's pie in the sky at that point, Absolutely.
Right. I thought I'd just get that off my chest.
Definitely.
Have a good one, and make a post on Reddit.
Will do.
More people should join the channel.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Cheers.
Appreciate the pie, pumpkin. All right. All right. Cool. Phone lines are open if anyone wants to call in. If anyone wants to donate on Patreon, request a pumpkin pie related video, you can do that. Any pumpkin pie topics. Yo, Limbo, you caught that? Yo, you want a custom MGTOW video on any sort of pumpkin pie you want, we can talk about it. Just donate $20 to the Pumpkin Pie Fund, and we can get you some pie. Pumpkin, you're on the pie.
What's up with you, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, what's the topic today?
Just, MGTOW Q&A, pumpkin pie, shit like that,
Man. Hey, man, I've been watching your videos, man.
Yes.
I like them, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Man. But, I've been going MGTOW too, man. I'm a young black male,
Yes.
For me, I ain't really been focused on no females. I be seeing a lot of young dudes in my city. All they focus on chasing pussy, man. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, me the same here, man.
Man, I'm focused. I be trying to tell my friends, man. I'm like, man, I'm trying to focus on start a business. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I ain't trying to work for a motherfucker.
Shit, bro, you could be selling pies, bro. You could be start your own fucking pumpkin pie business and just slang pies and get your own money. Fuck working for people, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
But yeah, man. It's nice to talk to you, man. I tried to call you yesterday too, but I guess
shit. I was fucking probably knee deep in some pumpkin pie or some shit, man. I couldn't get to the phone. My bad though, man.
Yeah. What best advice you could give a nigga, man, for me?
Shit, the best advice I could give you is fucking save your money. Don't give these bitches shit. Always wear a condom and invest in yourself and invest in your empire, bro. And put yourself before everyone else, man. You know, cut out your own little slice of the pumpkin pie and you'll be set for life, bro. You know?
All right. Thank you, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man.
Nice talking to you, man.
Definitely, man. Appreciate the pie, pumpkin. All right. Oh God. Pumpkin, you're on the pie.
Kurama,
What's
I
up?
am Jay here.
What's going on, man?
Yo, great content. I listen to your videos every day,
Yes.
and it's funny how you can just keep on creating more and more new content every day. Like, do you ever run out of topics?
Nah, bro, because you know what's funny, bro? I do run out of topics, and then I go out in public and I see women in public, and then like they do some fucked up shit, and then I get like 20 more topics for like the next month in like one day.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Question: do you feel that MGTOW will actually get big, where like it'll be like a household topic or a name?
I think,
or do you think it'll be like kind of like a underground type of thing where only a few?
You know, I think it's 50-50. I think there's a 50% chance it'll blow up and become a mainstream thing. And then even if it doesn't, I think almost every guy in the next generations are going to be practicing a MGTOW lifestyle, whether they know it or not. Meaning they're not going to get married because they see the risks or they can't afford it. And because they're getting tons of easy ass through pumping and dumping. And they're seeing how slutty these girls are from an early age. I don't think guys are gonna. Yeah, I mean the marriage rates are already plummeting. What is it, like 70% of millennials aren't even married? Man. So Generation Z will probably be 20%, and then Generation whatever the fuck after Z will probably be like 10% getting married. It's just gonna keep going down and down. You know, less and less slices of the pie. You know, so there's not gonna be any pie left. You know, to eat.
True.
You know, no one's gonna do it. So that's just the way I see it, man.
Yeah, when you spoke about like the divorce rate, like that was something new to me. Like how you say every year it's 50%, right?
Yeah, bro. Like in 10 years, there's like a 93.5% chance that you're gonna lose the whole pie. So
that's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
People don't know that. Men should know that.
Absolutely.
Men think it's only 50%.
No, bro. 50% of the pie, you'll lose it every year. But after 10 years, 93.5% chance she's taking you for the whole pumpkin pie, bro. You're not getting shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Most men think like, oh, I'm gonna marry her, and okay, I can make it work. I have 50% chance. Blah blah blah. But you're saying it's 93%
yeah,
all the time.
You're not getting any pie, bro.
And okay, so if 93% of men currently married are gonna get a divorce, that means there's not gonna be a lot of people who are married.
No, bro. That means this fucking Thanksgiving, they're not eating pumpkin pie, bro. They're fucking starving. They're fucked. She divorced them. She took the fucking pie, man.
Like I was thinking, like driving around, like the way they cut us off is like, okay, they take half of our like assets, right? Half of our money. Like imagine reversing that, right? Like let's say we divorce them, right? And we take half of their looks after the wedding, after the divorce, like they're like half as attractive.
Exactly.
But that doesn't happen to them, right?
It doesn't, so
it doesn't. They kind of have the advantage because they can't take half of ours, but we really can't take half of theirs.
No. All that happens is you just lose half of your pie. That's it.
Now, if let's say MGTOW gets bigger in the future, do you see or do you foresee that women will catch on and they'll change their ways?
No, because they already have come across like hoes, and we already know they've slept around, and we don't want to give them any of our pie. So I think it'll be too late, honestly. You know.
So they'll just remain in this like shitty like lifestyle.
Absolutely. Yes, I don't see them being sophisticated enough to pull off an elaborate plan where they hide their sluttiness long enough to deceive an entire generation of men to join back to the plantation. I just don't see them having the discipline. That's a pie in the sky dream right there, bro. You know?
So if less men are going to be marrying these women in the future, do you think they'll turn to, like, let's say surrogates or not surrogates, but like I'm talking about like sperm donors and all that to get pregnant?
No, they're gonna get knocked up by bad boys and be single mothers.
You think that'll happen?
And then they're gonna rely on that government pie. Yeah.
Gotcha. Because if they were to get like impregnated by this like a sperm donor, then they wouldn't get government.
They might. I don't know how that shit works, but I mean, they can just get knocked up by a bad boy. So fuck it.
Right. Man. So the family's gonna suffer then.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's not gonna be a family. It's just gonna be one little slice of pie. But you need the whole pumpkin pie, not just a slice. You know.
Kids are gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, man. There'll be a fraction of the pie, bro. They're not going to be, in order for a family to be healthy and happy, you need the entire pie. But when you have a kid with a fucking bad boy and he ditches you, it's just a fucking fraction of the pie, bro.
Now, you know how like Christianity and a lot of mainstream religions are very like conservative with women and how they should act, and like, do you think like, I mean, I don't know how much you believe in God, but do you think like God purposely planned that? Like to protect women and like the relationship of men, or do you think it's just
absolutely? I mean, bro, in
like
the Bible,
that,
here's the thing: women were meant
up?
to give up their virginity to the man they marry, and God did that so that women would have the entire pie, the children, the family. It would be the entire pie. In the Bible, I believe there was a verse. It was like, "Thou shalt, devour the entire pie." When thou sleeps with a virgin, oh my. So when women sleep from man to man and they don't get married to the first man they slept with, that's just fractions of the pie in her soul getting taken away. Another slice. Every guy that fucks her that doesn't marry her, it's just another slice of the pie getting taken out of her soul. And if she even tries to commit to a man after so long, it's just like an empty fucking pan. There isn't even a pie in it. There's like little crumbs on the pan. And she has nothing. She can't even love the man. So she'll just get knocked up by a bad boy and be a single mom, with her little crumbs in her fucking bread pan. And that's it. There's no more pie.
Do you think that they've just become these empty souls?
Just these empty fucking pie pans, bro. These little fucking aluminum foil pans, bro. That's what they are. You need the entire pumpkin pie, bro, not just the fucking pan. But when a woman fucks so many guys and they all take a slice out of her pie, there's nothing, man. It's just a fucking pan at that point, empty pie pan.
Here's my question for you.
Yes.
Is like, and I INFJ, right? I'm very intuitive. So like,
I'm an INFJ too. Yeah, my man.
Yeah. Right. So we're deep, right? So
yes.
Like, okay, I've been seeing this girl, right? Because I recently got divorced, so I'm on the dating game, right?
Okay. Did you take a piece of her pie yet?
So I'm seeing this girl, and like, it's going cool, whatever. We see her once a week, and we bang it out.
Okay, so you already got a slice of her pie.
So have you ever realized or noticed, like, when you're like fucking someone, like a girl, like,
yeah,
you're like, do you like envision like for me, like, I saw myself like not fucking her, but fucking every girl at the same time when I was fucking her. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll be fucking a girl and I'll think to myself, like, my oh my, I wish this was Jasmine's pie, when I'm fucking her, because I don't even, a lot of the time when we still have a girl from the past we're attached to, we fantasize that, we are like eating that pie instead of, some crappy other pie. So, sometimes that's just the way it is, man.
Yeah, I feel like there's something really spiritual when you're, because when you have sex with someone, right? It becomes like this union, right?
To a degree. It depends on how seriously you feel about them. Well,
I mean, you're changing energy, right? I mean,
no, you're changing her energy, but your energy is still intact. You took a slice of her pie and it's yours, but your man pie is still intact. You know,
Yeah.
unless some dude rapes you in the ass, and then he took a slice of your pie. But otherwise, you know, her pie is up in the sky. You're fine.
Yeah. Hey, you know that video that you made on the Jezebel spirit?
Yes.
Oh man, that was killer, dude.
Appreciate that, man.
Yo, like, it changed my. I mean, it didn't change my view of the situation, but it brought in like the whole aspect of like a spiritual, like kind of like war.
Yes.
You know, between like, and it's not about women, right? It's about the spirit that's taken over people.
Of course.
Right. And
the hypothetical,
deep.
The hypothetical pie slicer, if you will. You know, the pie scooper. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like, and I guess if we view it in that light, you can't really blame the women, right? Because it's more of like a spiritual.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like it takes over them. Like
absolutely,
it consumes them.
Absolutely. Women in America weren't raised and trained to protect their pie, you know, with all seeing eyes. They were meant to just give up the pie to any guy, you know, with a badass ride. So they give up slices of the pie, and they become infected with this Jezebel spirit. And then, you know, she tries to be with a good man, but he's not trying to hear it, because he can just see how polluted she is and how convoluted she is. And that's really just not the biz, you know?
Yeah, it's serious. It's not like, it's no joke.
No joke.
Because once they get overtaken by that Jezebel spirit, it's like, there's no turning back, right? I mean, is there?
No.
So when they're like deep in the hole, they're deep in the hole. Like they can't get out.
Absolutely. It's done. You know?
Yeah. Wow. So just I'm trying to get like anything positive out of this situation, but it just sounds like there's no way for like men and women to have like this healthy coexisting relationship where they can just kind of like live a healthy life together.
No.
Fulfilling life.
I mean, hey, man, like I said, everything at the end of the day, everything in life comes back to pumpkin pie. Everything in life revolves around the pie. So as long as she doesn't have slices taken out of her pie and it's the complete pie, you have a chance at building something real with her. But once that Jezebel spirit has infected her, once she's had, 3, 4, 5 slices of her pie taken out, you just have to say, my, oh my, that will never be my pie, you know?
Yeah.
And that's just the truth.
So here's another question, all right? So,
yes.
Okay, so when you're like, let's say having sex with these girls, like, how do you know, like, okay, there's the whole STD thing, right? How can you tell, like, okay, should I get in that or should I like stay away?
Well, I'll put it this way, right? You always know before you eat a slice of pumpkin pie, you always want to wash your hands, right? Because you don't want any germs on the pie, before you eat it, right? So it's the same thing when you wear a condom, so that you have the best chance of preventing any sort of STDs. At the end of the day, you don't know what germs are on your hand before you take a slice of that pie. So by wearing a condom, you protect yourself more likely from getting an STD the same way, you would prevent the germs from getting on your pie. So it's the same thing, man. Like I said, everything at the end of the day can be traced back to pumpkin pie, you know.
Well, what about like going down on her? Like that doesn't protect you. I mean, you can't put a condom over your like.
Well, here's the thing, bro.
You know,
you were never meant to stick your face in a pie. Okay, you're meant to take little slices here and there, but you're not meant to put your entire face in a pie. That's just insanity. You know, you're meant to do it the right way. You know, so that just proves that shuts that down. You know.
Yeah. Interesting.
Absolutely. It's not, it's not like the contest at the fucking fair where you throw the pie at the clown's face or some shit. That's not how this works. You know?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, man. It's tough, especially when they get when they start talking women.
Absolutely.
They can be Christian, they can be going to church or whatever, but there's no guarantee.
No, and the thing is, you know, she starts hanging out with her girlfriends. Those are the main people that start pressuring her to take the lid off of her pie. So her girlfriends, they start pressuring her, oh, just take the lid off, girl. Just let that pie hang out, you know, just leave that pie on the table. So they're the ones who pressure her to take the lid off of the pie. And that makes it easier for the fuck boys to come over and get a slice of the pie. You see what I'm saying? So her friends definitely play a part in getting the pie sliced into, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how that
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. Wow. Where do you see your channel going?
I mean, honestly, man, the sky is the limit, you know. The sky is the limit and the pie is the limit. You know, you know, it's funny, man. When I first started this channel, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I had some pie in the sky dreams. I was like, maybe I can get 1 million subscribers one day. You know, that would be crazy. But honestly, I'm just happy with whatever I get. You know, I'm a humble guy. At the end of the day, the pie is the limit, you know. So regardless of what happens, I think I'll be taken care of, you know.
Well, here's the deal. Like, this topic is more and more relevant. So I think if you continue your content, it's just gonna grow.
I hope so, man.
I feel like there's not a lot of younger guys like you talking about this on YouTube. So you kind of like have that kind of market.
I hope so.
Already.
I hope so.
And the way you the way you explain things, there's no bitterness involved. There's no like bias.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Like you didn't get married, you didn't get divorced, blah blah blah.
No.
So there's none of that.
The best pie is a sweet pie, you know.
Yeah. And just continue because I think you're gonna continue to grow, and
I hope so.
I think you'll hit it.
I hope so.
All right, man. Thanks for the call.
Appreciate the pie, Pumpkin. All right. Do me a favor, guys. Click that Patreon link and donate to the Pumpkin Pie Fund. You know, I'm going to do the video for Limbo, guys. I'm actually going to do it. And I'm going to talk about how women relate to pumpkin pie. I'm actually going to fucking do it. What's going on, Jerry? I'm actually going to do like a 10-minute fucking video just to troll and just see what the fuck happens, man. Like, fuck it. Why not? Why the fuck not? Like, fuck it. I hope so, man. Yo, Jakari, man, you can $10 on Patreon if you really want to, man. All money is good money.
For me.
Oh shit.
I like your analogy though. You know, you don't put your whole face in it, right? You just take little bite size. You know.
You know, it's.
But you know what? The older I get, man, and maybe it's because I'm older. And I drive this like it was. It kind of grosses me out. Even the idea of, you know, I'm in a public place, so I want to be cool. But you know, it doesn't appeal to me anymore. And I like what not your last caller, but there was another guy that called in. He said, "I've got better things to concentrate on and to focus my mind on." You know.
Yes.
And I get that. I mean, if you look at nature, nature's a lot prettier.
Yes.
You know, and it never lets you down.
No.
You know, you don't have to play a game with it. You can just simply go out on a trail and go, wow. You know? Absolutely. Yeah. So you had a caller on last night. He was really interesting. He sounded like had a young sounding voice. He talked about the spiritual and eating, and how diet is tied in with the spiritual, and how when we eat animals, we're basically taking on their karma. Yes, exactly.
And I still eat meat, but I'm trying to wean off and get into like being a vegetarian, not necessarily a full-fledged vegan,
Right.
but I would like to be a vegetarian. I really like to live a really wholesome life and be on that higher spiritual plane. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we're only here a short time, and I'm not going to waste my time anymore. You know,
Right.
it's just too valuable. And like you want to start an enterprise.
Yes.
Well, that's great if that's your passion. You know, you follow your bliss, right? Follow your passion. And if that's where your passion is, go for it, man. Build your empire.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Whatever that is. You know, maybe it's a pumpkin pie factory.
I might just start a pie stand, man. You know, I might just start I said I might just start a pumpkin pie stand. Honestly, I could be happy with that.
Yeah, you know, I like pumpkin pie with whipped cream.
It's great. It's really the best pie out there. There really nothing compares, honestly.
Mm-hmm. You know, I might buy one tonight at the supermarket.
Absolutely.
And get some. I got some Cool Whip at home. Yeah, that'd work.
That sounds like a MGTOW dinner if I ever heard one.
Oh yeah, a MGTOW dinner.
Absolutely.
But I wish they had for MGTOW guys. I wish we did have a venue where we could meet.
Right.
You know, like a coliseum or a small auditorium or something.
A little.
Instead of, it's all internet.
Like a nice cigar lounge.
That's the best thing, I got to admit.
Yeah, like maybe a cigar lounge or something, like the Pumpkin Pie Lounge or something like that. That would be great. That would be great.
You're funny. The pumpkin pie. Yeah, but you know what? You said something last night. It would be smart to not publicize it and go to any kind of place where
women can protest.
It's better to do it like out of somebody's home.
Yes. Exactly. You know, let me tell you something, man. Those Satanists are having fucking 20-man, 20-woman orgies in their basements every fucking Sunday, and nobody knows about it.
That's right.
You know, so we could, like, without all the sex stuff, have MGTOW meetings. You know.
That would be great.
Exactly.
I would be on board with that.
Exactly.
You know?
Women can't protest a meeting they don't know is happening in the first place. You know.
No, and they don't need to know.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
You know, and you know, I don't know. I look at the other thing that I was talking to you about, the toys for men. You know, the sex bed, right?
Right.
And I just simply see it as a toy for men. I mean, women have their toys, right? Yes. So why can't a man have his toy? But yet you get these feminazis that are protesting against it.
Right. They don't want competition.
Pardon me?
They don't want competition.
Yeah, they're a weird creature, man. You know how you say competition isn't necessary? I agree. But it seems to be their game, you know?
Exactly.
You know, for a species, man, that hates each other, literally, will claw each other's throat, when they agree on something, they come together, you know?
Temporarily.
Yeah, men don't generally do that, do they?
You know, up until recently, we didn't really need to.
Well, I mean, MGTOW men do. I'll take that back. But I'm talking about the average, you know, beta male Joe.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they generally come together in the sense that if they have an agenda, they'll come together. If they don't, I mean, I've never met a creature that hates each other, but at the same time can support each other. You know?
Interesting.
And when you get men together, they're generally they're okay together.
Right.
As long as there isn't a female present, they're okay. If you get a female present, all of a sudden, man, it's like it changes the whole vibe. You know what I mean? Becomes
competitive.
Oh yeah, it does. But if you leave them alone with himself in their man cave and let them shoot games of pool and drink beer or whatever, they get along great.
Yeah, they'll create some shit. They'll innovate some shit. Brainstorm ideas off each other.
Yeah, we can, and I think I agree with you. I don't know if you got my text, but I sent you a text to Warren Lance.
Yes.
And I don't know the name of. Oh, you got that?
I did. You know what's funny, man? I was handling some business when I got it. I was in the car, so I didn't get to check it out. But I can definitely check it out when I get off the stream.
Okay, he's got one called Hose Nation.
Oh, I saw that one today. Yes, I saw that one.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't see the pathogen one. Let me think if I can. Yeah, that one was very good. If I recall, and I commented on that one too. He was talking about how these women, I believe he was talking about how they sleep around and how they have all these different guys living inside them. And how, you know, it makes it, and if I'm correct, hard for them to last in relationships. I watched it around like 6 a.m., so my memory's a little hazy.
Well, you notice how he said that he called it the creator, God, whatever you want to call it, weren't designed that way. And I love how he explains it. It's almost kind of poetic. You know what I mean? I mean, that guy is amazing.
Yeah, he puts that Bible twist on it and really ties it together more poetically than I could, you know?
Yeah, another guy who does that really well is Sunrise Hoodie.
Yes. Yes.
You know, and, you know, it's funny. The Bible doesn't warn women about men. It warns men against women.
Yes.
I mean, it warns men as far as women are concerned.
Exactly.
And I kind of wonder, you know, I used to think the Bible was sexist, and that's when I was blue pill, but now I understand it. And after listening to Warren's take on that and your take and on the fact that women weren't designed that way, it's starting to make sense. It's all coming together for me like, wow.
It warns us because we were the ones that were meant to regulate and manage their behavior, not the other way around like it is in this society.
Oh, I know.
Where they're regulating our behavior.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said, you know, in the Bible, it warns us about women's behavior because we're the ones who are supposed to regulate women's behavior and monitor women's behavior. But in this society, the exact opposite is the case. You have women monitoring and regulating men's behavior, which is the exact opposite of how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's by design.
But I like how he used that. They have a certain chemistry designed by the creator.
Yeah, it's a pair bond with the first man.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Yes, I believe he said they have a chemistry, a hormone that it's sort of the spiritual glue that binds them to the first man they sleep with, and that's natural. And the more men they sleep with, the more and more that glue wears down, and she becomes unable to truly bond with a man and stick with him. And she just hops from man to man after that, and you know. And I remember he was talking about how the relationships. He was talking about how the relationships barely last a couple of months, and then she's on to the next guy, and she's not learning anything in the process, you know.
Yeah, they're not. They're not, and I always wondered about that. You know, men are designed that they. Let's face it. You know, it's just the way we're designed. We can get away with that. But a woman, no, they can't. And I think they're envious. I think they're secretly jealous that we can and they can't. And that's sad. I wish they, as well as us, could accept their lot in life and get on with living. You know
of course. What I mean? Of course. Instead of destroying yourself, trying to become us.
Well, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's really kind of self-sabotaging.
Oh, yeah.
Them, you know? They don't see that, though.
Seth, I've never met a happy feminist, have you?
I never have either. They always seem kind of angry.
Yes.
No,
exactly.
really.
Oh yeah, like very angry, hostile.
You can see the fumes coming up from the top of their head.
Of course.
So you know, Chris Cantu covered the same thing that Warren covered and that you talk about. He kind of went more into a sort of DNA biological kind of slant on it. And boy, when I first heard it, I went, wow. I couldn't believe what I heard. I was like, oh man. You know, again, the eyes of my understanding are opening up wider.
Right.
Man, I'll tell you, this is a blessing. It really is. I think it was, like I've said before, it's a long time coming. Us men need this, you know.
Absolutely.
And we need to come together as men and stop, you know, being against each other.
No, there's no reason to. Yeah.
You know, because the system is made up of men, and it's men tearing men down. Isn't that? I mean, go figure. It's men who built this society, but it's other men tearing other men down.
Yeah, essentially, at the top.
Yeah, at the top. That's what I'm referring to.
Right, right.
Well, I just wanted to say hello and throw that out there and say, I saw your last video. It's very good.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I enjoy your videos. They're really good. I sometimes listen to them a couple of different times just to see what I might have missed, you know?
That's smart. That's very smart.
Yeah. And then I listen to you at night, like after when you have your callers call in.
Right.
And I kind of go in and out of sleep, but I have my phone by my side and I have it on and I can hear it and I go, wow, I'm hearing some good stuff, man.
Reaching the subconscious brain while you're sleeping.
Yeah, right. Kind of like, what do they call that? Osmosis?
Right.
Okay, buddy. Well, you take care. Nice talking with you, and have a good night.
Definitely. Appreciate the call, Gary.
Bye-bye.
Gary's subconscious mind is being infiltrated by my pumpkin pie as he sleeps. Oh. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie. Go to sleep, pumpkin pie. Go to sleep, pumpkin pie. Go to sleep, pumpkin pie. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, did you guys ever see the episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where like the flan dude like hypnotizes everybody to eat flan? That's like me with the pumpkin pie. I'm like, pumpkin pie, go to sleep. Oh shit. You guys remember Courage the Cowardly Dog? There was a guy's like, flan, buy my flan, eat more flan. And everybody's starting to get fat, like eating that shit. What's going on, fat guy? No more. Oh shit. Eat more pumpkin pie. Subscribe to my channel for more pumpkin pie. Donate on Patreon for pumpkin pie. Eat more pumpkin pie. Pledge $20 on Patreon right now for more pumpkin pie. The link is in the description. Donate now.
Well-known member.
Pumpkin, you're on the pie.
Okay. So I guess I've been thinking about high school, and it's just a waste of time. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I just I've kind of developed a hatred just for high school.
Absolutely.
It's just sucking up all my time.
I hated high school just about as much as I hated pecan pie, actually.
Okay, so I just don't want to dedicate my time just thinking about it. So,
I don't blame you. I hated pecans on my pies, man. It fucking drove me crazy. So yeah.
Okay, so I thought a way to maximize time. I'm not dedicating towards high school. Just be focused on minimizing school well, not necessarily school activities, but just schoolwork as in homework.
Absolutely.
So how did we go about doing that?
So basically, you want to basically divide some of your time, meaning your slices of the pie that is your time, and spend it more on pursuing other ventures, and just kind of like get your high school degree without really trying and do other shit on the side.
Right.
So just do exactly that then. If you're getting A's and B's right now, start getting like C's, just enough to pass, and then spend time doing the shit you like to do instead.
Right.
C's get degrees at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then just enjoy that, enjoy your little slice of pie, man. That's really all you can do. Absolutely. My. So yeah, that's the answer. I hope I was able to, carve out a little slice for you. What?
So
what?
No, you're fine.
What did you say to me?
What?
What did you just say? I didn't hear you.
I said you're fine.
Okay. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, what, are you coming on to me now? You think I'm a fucking fag?
Oh, what?
You fucking coming on to me? You think you're gonna get my fucking pie? You think you're gonna? You better reach in the sky. You're not getting my fucking pie. I'll tell you that.
All right.
Yeah, the pie in the sky dream right there, my friend. All right. You keep it in your pants if you think you're getting my pie.
All right. Okay. So.
Yep. So what do you want to talk about?
What?
So what do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
So, oh my gosh! I mean, just
today, Junior. Spit it out, son. What do you want to? What's up, man? What's the other question? What's the other question?
So, just in general, high school is just like, I mean, just so much time is just wasted. Paying attention to these teachers is like it's like they have no idea what they're talking about. It's like they got their chemistry degree and then they go teach chemistry, but do they actually know chemistry? Well, they teach you this equation that you're supposed to know. It's not like they teach you the principles behind the equation. You know what makes the equation, and that's why I feel it gets A's on the test.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
The kids, they don't know that.
How do you?
They just go into the test knowing that PV1 subscript 1 equals PV subscript 2
equals pi. PV1 3.14 equals pi, but they never tell you how to actually bake the pie.
Right.
It's crazy.
So it's like they go into the test.
Yes.
And then they get all of a sudden they just get thrown a curveball question that gets them to apply the underlying principles of what makes the equation. It's like they don't even know what the heck they're doing, and then all of a sudden, they get a subpar grade on a test. And it's like, what the heck? I've just been cheated. I mean, I've paid attention to all the class notes.
Of course.
Why am I not getting my A?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Stuff like that.
Absolutely.
It's like the people at high school, I think they want to try, but it's at the same time, it's like they don't even want to do anything. They just want to sit back. They want to get their A without doing any work, and
And here's the thing, man.
They're going to hope that they're going to get into a good college, and it doesn't work like that.
And you can't just try when you're attempting to bake a pie. You have to get it right. There's no trying.
That's right. So you have these students coming in. It's like they don't even have their homework done. They haven't even studied the content. They just went to class one day, played on their phone the rest of class. Coming in the next day, they're like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
They're just smashing pumpkins, bro. They're just smashing pumpkins. They don't even know how to make a pie.
They're just smashing pumpkins.
Exactly.
And they just so it's like they ask their classmates for the homework. They didn't even do it. They just ask their classmates. They don't even know people who did the homework. They don't even know what they're doing because they didn't learn anything in class. So you just have kids. They're copying the same answers. Don't even know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
This is not even a small portion of the class. This is like 50% of the class.
Right.
At least.
Right.
And it's like the people.
Exactly.
And the people who do actually do try, they don't exist. They don't exist.
Right.
So if you're trying to, you're really trying to get that A because you want to get into a good college for chemical engineering or something, know, and the people who could help you achieve that, they don't exist.
Right.
You have no motivation.
Right.
Cheating in high school, it's just as a person who wants to actually do something. It's not. It's
right.
It's a roller coaster, man.
Right.
And
right. Right.
And
right.
The teachers, you're just saying right.
I'm listening.
Right.
I'm listening.
Right.
What are you saying? No, I'm listening, man. What's the point? What are you trying to say?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the teachers.
Right.
Okay. Think about the teachers. They
right.
at said before, they don't.
Yeah, the teachers. Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Okay. So the teachers, they don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
I know they don't know.
Just saying, right?
No, they don't know what they're
Right.
talking about. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
They don't want to get better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they just want to stroll through with their easy job and just teach in front of the classroom, talk for a little bit, hope students get an A.
Right.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Right.
And you know that.
Absolutely. They just want to get the A. They just want to. Yeah. Right.
And the thing at the end of the day, just really gets on me is that they don't even want to learn the tools that they're using to teach other kids.
Yes, right.
It's like it's like they just expect the whole one or two IT guys in the building to try and fix what they could do with their electronics or whatever.
Right.
And they just ended up screwing it over for the kids because they don't have any idea what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. The kids don't have no idea what they're doing. And, it's just, I think the kids just get bored eventually and they go back to, holy crap, this dog is back on top. They eventually just keep going, just play on their phone all day.
Right.
Pretty much. Just Snapchat.
Right.
They do whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So. I don't know. Let's just talk about, I guess, after school,
Right.
It's like parents. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Picking parents.
Oh, right.
Oh, my gosh. It's like they don't even want to do anything. They just want to, sit through and then expect the kids to grow up.
Right.
And then just, they don't even want to put the work into it. So, so today my mom, she came home from the grocery store.
Right.
Guess what she brings back?
What?
She doesn't bring back these, she doesn't bring back meats, clean vegetables.
That's
What else?
crazy.
I'm not even sure what else is healthy at this point. Just to give you an idea of what she brings back home. She just brings back chicken patties. What else? It's like, the stuff they found at cafeterias. Bags of Cheetos, bags of potato chips, cakes. The little packaged cakes you find in the box, kind of stuff.
Right.
It's just that's pretty much the entire package, and the small portion of food that's actually good.
Right.
She can't even cook.
Oh.
It's like today she can't even cook. So I just walked up to my mom and she said, "Hey, can you cook something for dinner tonight?" And she said, "Oh, I can cook something." So then I said, and then she says, what else is there? There's what else? I don't know. That's pretty much the majority of the food we get over here in that household.
Little nipple. Oh
pretty
my
much.
God.
Pretty much. Man.
That's crazy.
Pretty much. So, and it's like, Mom, you have 40 plus years of life experience.
Meow.
And you can't even select your own food.
All over my face.
Cook. It's like you just buy whatever the kids say they want at the store and then expect them to grow up all healthy and nutritious. And what is it? What's the past participle of nutrition? I don't know. It's something. It's something.
Wow.
We expect them to have all these, you expect them to come out healthy. And, guess what? It's not, no, it doesn't work like that.
Wow.
1 second, like, oh my gosh. I just want some Tyson centers,
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So it's like pretty much I'm just going to have to take up, cooking on my own at this point. I just can't rely on my mom anymore.
Whoa.
And not even my dad. The dad's just at the job most of the day. I don't even see him. I don't think I even see him at all during the weekdays. It's like he's just working, doing whatever. I don't know if he actually does something after work. Hopefully he does. Something after work.
Right.
And he can actually cook pretty well. Good for him. But
right.
I mean, I don't get any of it. I just don't get any, that kind of stuff. So you know, it sucks. I'm just gonna have to take on cooking my own. I'm just gonna have to hope it works out. Maybe it'll work out. I don't know. I mean, starting off, it's gonna be pretty bad. I mean, I'll try cooking. I don't know, what, a hamburger.
Right.
Even just cooking a hamburger. How do you cook a hamburger? You just throw it on the pan. I don't think it just works like that. You can't just throw it on the pan and expect it to come out great.
Right.
Dog in the background. Comment section thing. Mad about that. Just so you know. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. I don't know.
I appreciate the pie, Pumpkin.
We appreciate the pie.
All righty. Now, Carl coming in. Pumpkin, you're on the pie.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
I wanted to call in and talk to you about Default Fathers Club.
Yes.
And I'm a veteran. I got denied my GI Bill.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't go to school.
Fuck.
Yeah, 87 days before my 4-year contract, I smoked a joint.
Oh.
And I got kicked out.
Just one fucking joint?
Yeah, that's all it takes. They look at it as drug abuse.
Oh, wow. Yeah, drug abuse. Even though the shit's legal now.
Oh, yeah, they're so strict. We got back from Iraq, and they kicked out 250 of us out of the battalion.
Shit. Just in time so that they don't have to pay you your benefits.
Say again?
I said just in time so that they don't have to pay you your benefits, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was 87 days short.
Yeah.
And I went from a specialist to private, 2 months, half pay, 45 days extra duty, and then they released me.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
God forbid you want to relieve some stress by smoking a joint while those Iraqis are shooting at you, you know?
You know, I got back and then I smoked a joint, and they were mad that I took care of my own PTSD.
Wow. Yeah,
they wanted
exactly.
me to be a drunk and a psycho against everybody, you know?
Exactly. They want to put you on fucking Prozac and shit.
Oh, yeah. You know, have me in group therapy and just
That's
sit and talk
beautiful.
about
Fucking
my problems.
Zoloft and
I'm
shit.
like, wow, this is bullshit.
Yeah. Fucking Zoloft and
You
shit.
know, and then now I'm in the civilian world, and I have I'm in the program, the Default Fathers Program. So if a woman says you're the dad, you have a window to take care of it, or you're defaulted the dad, and you'll pay child support to the kid's 24 years old.
What the? 24?
Yeah, because if they decide to go to college.
Oh my fucking God. You know? So it's not even 18 anymore. It's 24?
Yeah, it's 24 because, like that, I was saying, they're doing college. So you got to pay for them while they're in college. So I checked this out. So the woman said, I got her pregnant. And, you know, sure enough, I know I used a condom. She's a lying bitch. I've never seen the kid. The kid's 13 years old. I've never even seen a picture of her. It's a girl. Yeah, they just now gave me her years of age, but they won't give me her birthday.
Why?
And I pay $700 a month.
Wait, so
there's nothing I can do about it. I went to court. I've got lawyers.
Are you telling me that a woman can accuse you of being her parent's kid, and if you don't try to get a DNA test within 2 years, they're just going to give custody to you?
Yeah, it's 100% custody. And so I got served the paperwork to my brother, and they illegally, the server threw it on the front yard. I was in Nevada for a job. I said, hey, you know what, I'll take care of it as soon as I get back. Well, you know, some time passed, and I got back, and I go, hey, I'm going to go take care of that. And they said, no, you're defaulted to dad. Have a good day.
So you're telling me right now, let's say I have a sister or some shit. I can tell her, you know what? Lie that this guy down the street is the father of your kid, even though you never slept with him. And if he doesn't prove us wrong in 2 years, he has to raise that kid.
Yeah, 100%. Not raise it, just have to pay the child support.
Yeah. I mean,
so
pay the money. I mean, pay the money.
$40,000, and I've
Holy
never seen my kid.
Shit. So yeah, that's what I meant. Pay the money. Oh
250 points off my credit score. I owe $12,000.
Oh.
But that's $12,000 to a broke man. That's hard. You know what I mean? They even garnish my paycheck. So when I work at McDonald's and I make $300, they take $170 out of my
How the fuck
paycheck.
do you survive then?
No, and then they freeze my bank account, and then they purge my account every 45 days.
Oh my!
And no matter what,
God.
it all goes to the interest. It never goes to the balance.
So let me ask you this, bro.
I've had lawyers and judges, and they said they will not touch the matter. I'm stuck in a loop. Have a good day.
So let me ask you this, bro. What if some girl accuses me of being the father of her kid, and then she sends me the paperwork to where I'm supposed to prove her wrong, and that paperwork just gets lost in the mail, so I never even know?
Okay, so you could be the dad, and it could be a little black kid, a little Asian kid.
No.
You'll never
So
see that kid.
fuck
and
that.
You'll never know anything about the kid.
No, I'm
but
saying
you'll pay for the 24 years.
I'm saying, let's say some chick wants to accuse me of being the father of her kid, right? So they serve me the papers where I have 2 years to prove that it's not my kid. What if those papers just get lost in the mail and I never even knew about the papers?
You're still defaulted. It's you have that window, just like that process server. She threw the paperwork in the front yard illegally, and then I was supposed to I didn't know about the 2-year window. I didn't know about none of that.
Holy shit. So you're telling me not only can we get Bill Cosby as far as a false rape charge, we can get Bill Cosby as far as someone accuses us of being their kid's father or whatever, and then the paperwork gets lost, and then we're now paying child support for a kid we never even knew we were served papers for to try to prove that it's not. Holy shit.
I have a 12-year-old daughter I've never even got to talk to on the phone.
And you don't even think it's your kid?
No, absolutely not. I wore a condom with this chick.
Bro, I would fucking go to the Middle East so quickly if they did some shit like that to me, if they tried to pin some kid on me.
No, I'm denied my passport because I owe child support.
Oh my fucking God.
And they dropped 250 points off my credit. I'm sitting at a 435 credit score. I cannot touch a fucking dildo in a butthole.
Oh.
Okay. So Colorado has it worse, and Kansas has it worse. Check this out. Colorado says whatever motherfucker is on the father's list, the birth certificate, he will pay child support. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Wow.
Okay, here's worse. Kansas says a woman can rape a man, get pregnant, and collect child support. So if I was a woman, I would rape a billionaire like David Koch out of Kansas.
Let me ask you
I'd
this,
be
bro.
getting $1.4 million a month.
Let me ask you
only
this.
10%.
Let me ask you this, bro. What if I had two passports, right? What if I had a US passport and then I had a passport to another country that I'm a citizen in another country as well? Would they just freeze my US passport?
No, they freeze everything you could imagine. They even have the sheriffs come over here and had me at gunpoint, telling me that I am no longer allowed in the child support office.
What the fuck?
They keep me completely a prisoner, and all the lawyers, they said if I had all the money in the world, they would not cover it because I'm stuck in a loop in the system.
That doesn't.
And I didn't know loops in the system could agree, were allowed to happen. But wow,
that's insane, man.
Yeah, we're talking 12 years, and I've never had anything.
So, bro, let me ask you, man, how much of that money? How much of that money?
I can't get an apartment.
How much of that money would you have to pay back right now to get your passport unfrozen?
Oh, it's just $12,000, but trying to pay that plus, it's 12 years that I've still not paid off the negative balance.
So if you found a way to pay 12 grand,
$40,000 to these cocksuckers.
So if you found a way to pay 12 grand, and they would unfreeze their passport, right?
Oh yeah, I'm free. I wouldn't be in debt, and I would be able to rebuild my credit and live again.
And it's $1,000 a year that they charge you every year you don't pay the child support or whatever or some shit.
No, I don't know. I don't know about. See, they get the people that are not too smart to know how to take care of it because they put a lot of it towards the interest.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't even go to the balance, which shouldn't be fair. And then they charge
But here's the thing, bro. Wouldn't you know?
Interest.
Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you get notifications right when your credit is starting to go down that you are being charged for this child support shit? Like, shouldn't that have been a red flag?
Oh, no, not at all. It was a surprise. So I've always been just used to them garnishing my paycheck, garnishing everything, and just raping the fuck out of me. And then when I went to try to go get a used car, like a $5,000 used car.
No, but don't you check your credit score?
Fuck you. They wouldn't even let me get a used car.
Don't you check your credit score like every couple days or once a week to see when it's going down? So you could have started to see the first couple points that it went down to know that you're on child support?
I would have never known it. I never knew it was going down until like a couple years.
So basically, so you didn't check your credit score for a couple of years then? That's how they got you?
Oh no, not at all. Because I wasn't buying nothing, renting nothing. I knew I had a 660 in that area.
Okay.
Paying off anything I've ever gotten. So I didn't have any outstanding loans. I had all my debt, paid off. So I knew what my score was. And then like 2-3 years later, I go, hey, I'm going to go get a used car. And they said, oh, you owe, $12,000. You're a bad person. You're a deadbeat dad. You can't pay your fucking bills. And I have a 250-point negative on that.
Okay, so if you had, so here's the thing, bro. If you had been checking your credit like every couple of days, you would have saw the first couple points that went down.
But then I would have never been able to collect it because they said that when I was homeless and had no job, that I was still had the same job, and they demanded $800 a month, and they made sure that even if I couldn't pay it, it goes negative.
Yeah, okay, but if you had a good job, right, and the points were just starting to go down,
if I was able to pay it, I would already pay it off by now.
All right, so what really fucked you is the fact that you were in a fucked up place financially when they hit you with this shit. That's what trapped you.
Well, no, I was doing real good, and that's why the woman pinned it on me. And then as soon as it started, it collapsed me, so to speak. And then once I buckled, I lost my job, my house, my dog. Shit, I lost everything because I was going through financial distress. They were garnishing every paycheck. So when I was, imagine working your ass off, barely getting 40 hours, and then for minimum wage, and then they garnish. So I had to sell my truck because I didn't even have enough money to put the gas to go to work. They were garnishing me so bad, and they didn't care.
So did this chick pin this kid on you because she thought you were rich?
No, not rich, but just better off than everybody else.
What gave her signs? What gave her signs that you were better off than everyone else?
I was making $4,000 a month, and just
how did she know that?
Motivated guy.
How did she know? How did she know you were making so much money? Because that's a lot of money to be making every month.
We were like hanging out and just little fuck buddies.
Oh, so you were telling her how good you're doing. So you were telling her how good you're doing. So you were telling her how good you're doing.
Yeah, just by how I was living. I had a good car. I was living good, and and she just seen that and said, "Hey, I'm gonna take advantage of this."
Right. So let me ask you this. If you could have done it differently, would you have maybe driven a shittier car and never told her about your money and acted poorer than you are so that she would have never pinned that shit on you to begin with?
No. See, I'm the opposite of everybody. I'm so lonely. I wish I had some gold diggers.
Wow.
I wish I had. That means I'm going to get my dick sucked by a beautiful woman because I got some money in my pocket.
So then you're kind of inviting trouble on purpose then.
Say again?
So then you're kind of inviting trouble on purpose then.
Yes and no, but it's like if a woman's gonna take advantage of me, then she's the bitch. And she ran to another state, went to Tennessee, went to all these other states, went and got married, raised the kid all by themselves, wouldn't let me have no visitations, no nothing, not even a phone number.
Yeah.
And then but she knew that she was gonna get that child support because she was messed out, and then that's why she just pinned it on someone that would pay the bill.
Right.
And, maybe I took her virginity and she's mad about that, so she just said, hey, fuck this guy, I'm going to pin it on him. I don't know. Because I don't think she was a virgin because I asked her friend, I said, hey, bring me a slut. And her friend brought me this woman, and you wouldn't bring a slut if you were a virgin. You know what I mean? And then years later she says, oh, I was a virgin. Oh, whatever, bitch. Lying, fucking bullshit. There was no blood. There's nothing. She was naked in the bed before I even got home.
Yeah.
Damn. What?
That's crazy, man.
No, but she got me on this. She's fucked me good for now 12 years, And then finally, I begged her to sign the adoption paperwork to finally stop the child support growth, because it seriously made me homeless, you know. But I really can't buy anything for the last 12 years. It fucked me so good when I can't even pay my bills. You know, you have to be homeless. There's no other option.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't have friends and family I can call and be like, hey, can I come stay with you? It's never been like that.
Yeah.
You know, especially $12,000. This is bullshit. You know, people will spend that on breakfast. But here, I've been a slave, you know, but I don't know how to do all that. See, I have inventions I'm trying to launch. You want to be a millionaire? Help me out with that. You want to be? I wish I'd give you $20 for a Patreon. Shit, I'd give you $20 million.
Right.
No, I have inventions, but they want too much money to launch, and so I have till November before they could steal all my idea. I paid $800 for the book from United Patent Research. I got a 4 out of 5 stars, but man, I don't know how to launch it and go from there because they want all this extra money. And I was like, oh, fuck you guys.
Right. That's
But
crazy
man,
story,
you know,
though, man. But
again?
So that's a crazy story, man. But you know, of course, I always appreciate you calling in. I didn't know that they can just pin a kid on you like that. So I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But I definitely appreciate it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, man.
Definitely,
Great talking to you.
Definitely, man. That's some crazy shit, guys. Yo, I gotta look that shit up. Hold on. Right, yo. I guess we are all fucked. They should just lose that letter in the mail and then paying child support. Fucking A. That's some crazy shit, man. I guess this is like another benefit to looking broke as fuck, yo. Most likely won't happen. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the stream, man. I'll talk to you guys later.